saying
perfect.
absolute perfection.
Yes, like I have to reference totally because there's one of you, so it's like I have. No, I'm just kidding. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Every one of them has worked, so it's gonna be great.
I think that ever since we kind of got our new setups, it's like I've never experienced a Wi-Fi hiccup during any of the episodes so far since I switched to Verizon.
The shit is just like that, just quick.
Because not only my hardwire, but it's fiber optic FiOS, so it's not a problem anymore.
Like you're basically plugged in like at the wrist. Like
To
it's
the
just
ground.
IV'd. You just got broadband
Right.
IV'd into your shit.
That's really what's going on.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's its own type of microchip.
Of Michael Chip?
Michael chip. It's the Michael chip. It actually turns you into a bike.
It's the Microsoft Michael Chip.
The Microsoft.
Who did that? Microsoft? Was that Tim and Eric?
I think so. That sounds right.
Microsoft.
Welcome to Microsoft.
It was Steve Brule.
That's what it was.
He's the CEO of Microsoft.
Yeah, the T&E CU.
Yeah.
The fucking Tim and Eric cinematic universe. The Teku.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're still funny. Like they've managed to also, like Tim at least, has managed to become political without being less funny.
That's good.
I applaud that because it's not easy to be funny and express opinions at the same time, and for that not to feel like a massive contradiction. To some people.
Yeah, because
he does it quite well.
That's nice. I'll have to check in on that because the last one that actually fucking meant anything to me was Jon Stewart, and even then it was just like,
like
that's just it's half of his bit.
It's
like, come on.
It's just political person talking, and then just cuts back to him going. For those of you listening, I'm just raising my eyebrows about halfway and looking around the room vacantly. What was that?
Yeah, exactly. Then
the Colbert Report was the best.
Oh, what? Yeah, no. He really fucking...
He used to body that shit. He used to have the best writers on television.
He really did.
Like, he had the funniest motherfuckers out there.
It's because he committed to the fucking bit.
Yeah, it was actually satire. It wasn't just like...
Yeah.
Such literal fuck. Like, that's the thing that, like, bothers me is just... how literal shit is. Like, they literally had Bowen Yang on SNL just like address the audience on Asian racism. And it's like, yeah, that's great, but like I didn't watch the whole episode. It's like, was there any joke? Did you satirize anything? Like, that is like ostensibly your function in society is to be a source of satire. And it's like, it's weird when our sources of satire, like, I didn't even watch the whole clip because it was like 5 minutes long, and the essence of the clip was do more, and it was just like, what? It was just very vague.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're referencing. Like,
do you know Bowen Yang from SNL?
Well, yeah, I know who he is, but I don't like. I imagine I can picture what you're.
Folks, we're gonna do something for the first time on Woke and Boke. We're gonna look up what we're talking about.
Wow. Hey, yeah, just go ahead and pull that up.
Just go ahead and pull that up, Jamie.
I bet no one's ever made that joke before, where we call someone else that's not named Jamie, and then ask them to pull something up.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, man.
I don't think anyone's done that.
No.
This is 4 minutes long, but like...
Is that my official title, Asian cast member? That's how you told me to introduce you. Yeah, I set your ass up.
And like, skipped about.
It's chicken feet. You cried during Minari? Congrats. I was sobbing into my boner for Steven Yeun. Do more. And like, why are you telling me that you tipped your man?
Like, I can't watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
And hey, listen. Hate against Asians is real. It's a real problem. I'm being sincere right now.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's a real problem. It's just weird to me that Wayne's World company has to tell me that. It's just weird that Chris Farley land, like has to tell me that. It's just weird.
Lorne Michaels and his gang of goons just gotta be like, hey, by the way.
Hey, this is a literal comedian, Bowen Yang, not a character. This is just me. Like,
Yeah, it's just a bit much. And I think, I don't know, man. I don't want to just be that fucking guy. It's just like, it's just do your job. Make me laugh, funny man. But I mean, seriously, dude, it's just like anybody can be like a fucking crusader and just like monologue about how fucking bad something is. Like, it's just not.
Well, it's like,
anyone can do that.
I just like the thing for me is like, he goes like, I can't even talk about this without talking about gender, without talking about imperialism. And it's like, yeah, but like, you're not talking about that. And yeah, you're part of an NBC program. Like SNL, it's an institution. The guy who named the virus the China virus, you had him as a host.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's just all performative shit. And it's just like, these people get paid enough money to act like they care. And it's frustrating because we've seen that since the fucking, honestly, like a lot of just, interactions with police over the past 2-3 fucking years. It's just like, everyone has something to say, but no one has shit to do until it's just like, it's like the only people that have shit to do are the people that like live in it every fucking day. And they don't have the power, which sucks.
It's been interesting too, because I want to know how like objectively true this is, because I see a lot of tweets out there now that are just like people like making some kind of comment or these types of tweets where it's like someone will be like, renounce white supremacy, and then someone will be like, okay, how? And then the follow-up like stanza is just crickets. And it's like, is that true that like is there not clear like I think what's interesting there is the asking just a random white person what their contribution can be. It's like you get into this thing where it's like, I can ask you to do certain things. None of them will fix the problem, though, is the problem. Like, because it's so structural.
It's just,
And it's like there is an interpersonal ignorance that comes with racism that definitely needs to be resolved. Like, I believe that. But, like, it is pretty funny how, like, the peak of liberal wokeness, like Bowen Yang's monologue about being Asian and experiencing racism, like, even that can't even offer like a truly revolutionary proposition of any kind of like, maybe the way we do things in general needs to change for something like this to stop. And it's just weird because I feel like things are going to get so bad so quickly. And it's like a in case of emergency break glass, like the answer to the problem is capitalism, but they never want to break that glass.
No.
Like, and it's like, how long is it going to take until that becomes something that's actually absorbed into the popular opinion?
Yeah, man. It's just it's a masterclass in irony of just like, dude, like.
Hey, Max, real quick, do you mind if I interrupt you politely, please?
You know what, my friend? That's perfectly all right. 100%. I would love to hear what you have to say.
Oh, that's rather kind of you to let me interrupt you so abruptly.
Of course, brother.
That. I would never want to, display disrespect or contempt for you as an individual. So I'm happy
understand that
we could do that peacefully.
It was a very respectful interaction, and I commend you for doing so. Please, what is it that you would like to bring up?
Well, commendation accepted. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday, March 29th. 2021. Welcome to another episode of a little show I like to call Woken Fucking Boke. Episode 78, to be exact. I am your host. If you didn't know that, I am your host, Connor Boyd. And I'm joined, as always, by my best friend from the Gateway, Gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. Max Sansa. How are you fucking doing, my friend?
Hold on, I'm still firing finger guns.
Oh.
I'm well. Thanks for asking.
Good. Thank you for joining me today. Yes. Folks, you may notice that Tony's not here.
He's not.
He had to go. Tony has an infinite amount of friends that just get married. Like he's just, I'm at my best friend's wedding. I'm like, how many fucking best friend like wedding vibes are you gonna go to? Like, all he knows is a bunch of happy people that love him. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, what were you doing?
It's only us. College? I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, like what the fuck?
But yeah, he called him. He's like, yeah, just hanging out with my best friend. Just got married. Literally the groom. We just got married and we're hanging out for a couple hours before we go to the reception. And it's like any friend he has, I just imagine his friends from college who would sit on like the couch in front of like a 60-inch flat screen and just play Mortal Kombat and smoke dabs in like Cookie Monster pajama bottoms. Like that's the vibe.
Hell yeah, dude.
So anytime he's like, I'm with a friend, I just imagine they're just sitting around smoking a bong and watching fantasy football or watching football to play fantasy football.
I mean, that's chill though. That sounds like, I mean, these days it makes more and more sense to want to do that.
Yeah. Anyways.
Minus the pajama pants.
Thank you for joining me, Max. It is, it's a chill little Sunday app. You know
Absolutely.
What I mean?
Yeah, I got a flight later. I'm headed to Vegas. I'm headed to Vegas.
Okay.
Gonna go fuck around for a little bit. Got the dog barking.
Nice.
It's great. We're going ham over here.
Is your neighbor going to take care of young Bashingstons?
No, he's going to stay with Chelsea's mom. So he's kind of going to just gonna fuck off for a little bit.
Oh, the dog. Okay.
Yeah, the dog.
And I'm like, why?
Oh yeah. No, my neighbor's gonna go hang out with Chelsea's mom. They hit the casino once or twice a week.
They're in the same book club, so
yeah. No, they're both reading. They're both just reading shit, all the time.
Gay magazine, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, guys, if you're new to the show, first of all, go fuck yourself. How dare you be new to this program? You should have at least joined by episode 50.
Yeah, come on.
So if you're just now joining, kill yourself. I don't even
keep up.
Don't even care. But yeah, Tony Harrop is usually joining with us, and every week we get together, we catch up on the latest in everything we're interested in: video games, computers, pussy, ass. We all like ass,
etc.
Meg the Stallion. By the way, shout out Meg the Stallion.
Yeah, big shout out. Just hey,
just thank you for always wearing your shorts in such a way that like they're halfway up the ass cheek already. I just appreciate that, and I want you to know that you are seen and you are appreciated respectfully.
It's a service.
Yeah, man, we just talk about whatever. I mean, movies, god damn, I want to talk about some movies in a minute.
Let's go.
Because motherfucking Film Forum is opening up in April, which is insane. I'll talk about that in a second. Music, whatever, man, just whatever. Mm. If you like the vibe, if you like kicking it with us, subscribe to us on YouTube. We put out a video. Every fucking week. Follow us on Spotify if you're not already doing so you don't miss a single episode. Also, follow us on Twitter at Boke Pod and Instagram at Boke Podcast to get updates on the podcast every week. And reach out to our Gmail, welcomebokepodcast@gmail.com with your questions, your comments, and suggestions, and we will read them on the show. And links to all of these are listed in the show description. That's a fact. Now that is a fact. But yeah, man. So Film Forum.
Tell me about it.
Let me pull out my my film phone. And go look at this shit. You want to look for a movie
on the Film Phone?
Yeah. So Film Forum is reopening April 2nd. Which is this Friday, and I had no idea. And they are showing films such as Federico Fellini's La Strada in a new 4K restoration.
Ooh.
That is going
4,000.
to be fire. There's also a film by Michael Dweck and Gregory Kershaw, The Truffle Hunters. I don't know about that shit. But there's 2 Pedro Almodovar films that are playing, and it's The Human Voice from... Wait, what? It's a 30-minute film? The fuck? Anyways, I guess it's a short film by Pedro Almodovar, The Human Voice. Quickie. And then Woman on the Verge of Nervous Breakdown, which is his 1988 comedy. They got Rear Window, Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window. You know about that shit, Max, right?
I don't believe so, no.
Jimmy Stewart. It's Disturbia, but the original version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Gotcha. So that comes out April 9th.
Very nice.
And yeah, man, I'm going to see all of these films.
Are they going to be showing Godzilla versus Kong?
No, but I am going to watch that. That comes out the day after your birthday, which is...
Oh, does that really? Oh, yeah.
For those of you listening, King Kong versus Godzilla comes day after tomorrow. So... And brother, I'm in such a fucked up, like, chill Sunday vibe. Make it Papa John's again tonight.
You're insane.
Fucking
no, you're disgusting. Dude. That's a disgustingly insane move. But I respect it.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Dude, Papa John's for me. We'll talk about Papa John's next. Keep me on track here. I'm talking about
all right. Movies,
film form real quick.
Yeah.
So film
Papa
form,
John's
if you're not aware, film form is like one of the types of reasons that I want to live in New York. Because a couple of the films I just mentioned they're 4K restorations.
Absolutely clean.
Okay. Have you ever seen a 4K restoration?
I can only imagine.
Do you know what that looks like? It's like there's more detail on the screen than your eyes can take in. Because why?
Tell me.
Because it was shot on film.
Yes.
It was shot on filmography. And film has like an infinite aspect ratio almost. Well, not aspect ratio, but you know what I'm saying. Detail, resolution. Like it's 35K. You know what I mean? That's how much detail is in film. It's like 35K worth of detail. So making a 4K restoration of that is like watching the film even better than it looked the best time it was ever screened. I mean, literally. Sir. It doesn't have that sort of like warmth maybe that like, or not warmth, but like it doesn't have that like
sharpness.
I don't know if that's even. I don't even know if that's the word. It doesn't have the sort of texture that projected film has. But a lot of that texture comes from the sort of inconsistencies and like imperfections in the
like saturation
film strip itself. Mm-hmm. But yeah, film does have like a darker black or a higher contrast because when you burn film, it's just black. It's just pure black. There's no light. Mm-hmm. Any black spot, there's just no light. So it's pure black.
Because that's the shit that like bugs the fuck out of me watching shit on streaming now. Because when it gets super dark, it's just fucking pixelated and shitty, and I hate it so much.
4K restorations don't do that. They have a pretty good like blackness depth. But yeah, man. I mean, that's really what it is. Like that experience of being able to go to, and it's like let me look it up. Like when does quad cinema? When does because there's quad cinema downtown, well, midtown well, it's probably like downtown New York.
Yeah, I know where all these are.
Quad cinema open up. March 5th. Quad cinema's open? What? Hold on.
Gotta get in the know.
Sheesh. Maybe I'm lying. I don't know. It looks like maybe they are opening. Know? Anyways, oh, that's funny. The Shiva Baby movie. Shout out to Nate Verone.
Shout out.
I believe that's how you say his last name. Yeah, my dude is in that movie actually.
Very tight.
But anyways, just like all these theaters where they're playing 4K restorations of classic movies, or they're just whatever, just fucking whatever. That's the reason I like to live here, because you can pack a couple joints, you know, put them in a nice little briefcase. You know, dress up, go downtown. You know what I mean? Go
watch some flicks.
You know, go smoke a joint outside Film Forum. Go and catch a flick. go get yourself brunch, read a little bit, walk around, maybe buy a nice new sweater. It's beautiful
Go
out.
right back.
And then you go right back. And you might see another one later that afternoon. You might go to a museum. It doesn't matter. You got everything you need. You got your wallet. You got your AirPods. You're walking around. You're enjoying life.
You know? I mean,
Sheesh.
What else is there?
So, yeah, man. God, I love it. I can't wait.
No, that's so tight. Yeah, it's been nice the past couple of days. It feels like life again. Walking the streets, getting lunch, having lunch out on the patio. We got people walking around. There's a convention going on downtown. It feels like a lively, bustling city.
Feels like I'm busting.
Bustling. It's a bustling city.
No, what was the thing I wanted to get back to, but we were going to talk about it.
Ooh, it was the film Papa John's.
Papa John's. We'll get to Papa John's. I'm going to write these down in the show notes just so you can see.
Oh yeah, because we are flooded with show notes right now.
Yeah, man. There's too much to talk about.
Yeah, there's too much going on.
There's really too much to talk about at this point.
Yeah. Actually, I do have something.
Okay.
You asked
but you know what I'm talking about. I went out. Shout out George, friend of the show.
Shout out George.
He's been on Woke Book several times. Went out with him and his girlfriend. I went downtown originally to procure some consciousness expanding elements. About 4 of them.
Of course.
And yeah, man. And I might imbibe those substances when seeing a film. Maybe even.
Probably not a bad move.
I don't know. And they were like, "Oh yeah, it's fucking beautiful out. Do you want to get a drink somewhere?" And we went to like 3 different places. We went to this one place called the Penrose in Upper East Side. Really good cocktails, good ass food. Every good place that has cocktails has shishito peppers and fried pickles. Yeah, shishito peppers are the most popular shit right now. Like, I don't know
what
why.
is this? I actually don't know what that is.
Shishito peppers are like a nice green pepper that's been like grilled on like an open flame, and it's like charred and shit. And
okay, like a chardy boy.
You dip them in like a nice sort of cream, I think.
Gotcha.
But they're delicious. And like fried pickles, that type of vibe.
Oh, it's a classic, yeah.
And then we went to some place. We got fucking, bro, I'm going to show you what this pizza looks like. We went to this place.
Show me.
We got a bottle of wine, a little cheese board as the appy. And then we got this fucking pizza. This is lamb sausage. And then like dry roasted tomatoes and like shallots and shit. I mean, just look at that.
Wow.
Feast your fucking eyes on that shit. I mean, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's a wood oven right there. That's like a good old fashioned.
That's just straight pie. Look at that. You can see the detail now.
That's a
look
wood
at that
oven,
pie.
Oval pie. Look at that.
They cook it in 100 seconds at 600 degrees.
100 seconds. That is
100 seconds.
I love that measurement.
Yeah. 100 seconds at 600 degree brick oven flame gets you that pizza.
And the brick oven flame, it caramelizes and creates the crystals of crunchization, the charred power bits that give you extra
my
Italian
pussy
hints.
Was leaking after that. I mean, that was delicious. Absolutely leaked pussy vibes after that. Wow.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Woo! With the wine, and I was like drinking all day, but at like a medium enough clip that it's like this is how Europeans must do it. Is they just drink at a pace all day.
Yeah,
and that's why I passed out at 11:30 last night. And then after that we went to this place called Off the Hook, which was, and this is in Astoria. The pizza place was in Astoria, as was this.
Oh, word.
And Maddie and George were like, oysters? What? Oysters? Like, I've never really had oysters, whatever. And I'm like, first of all, oysters are the most delicious thing in the fucking planet.
What are these oysters?
Getting fucking fucked up and eating oysters is that's what I want to do the rest of my life.
Never done it.
Look at these oysters. Look at these oysters.
Those are some slimy boys.
I mean, just fucking delicious. And they were just so fresh because it's fucking New York. We got fresh seafood.
We got the seafood. You got to eat it.
You know, so there was that. It was really good.
Right.
Good food and drink, man. It's like,
that's good.
People forget like a good, I actually really do like cocktails. Like I'm not I like getting. I'm not like an alcoholic. I don't really like getting fucked up necessarily. It's really not worth the pain and sort of fucked upness.
Just
but
everything.
It is. But drinking is fun.
Yeah, no.
Getting drunk is not fun.
Awesome.
But drinking and being buzzed for like 8 straight hours is fun. Just being buzzed for like the whole day. That's fun. Being drunk and like being like, yeah, I was drunk. Like that's not fun to me.
That's a whole other ball game.
But yeah, man, that was just a vibe. Margaritas. Yeah, I had fucking wine, beer, gin, vodka, tequila, and it was all like quality stuff, and my stomach doesn't hurt, and it was well paced out, and I'm happy, and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for consuming things.
Proud of you. I'm proud of you, my friend. Good work.
Thank you. I want a participation trophy. Get it?
Wow, dude. Get it? You're a millennial. That's funny. I get it.
I get it. I'm a millennial.
I figured it out. Hey guys, don't talk to me till I've had my coffee, right?
Yeah, white privilege does not exist. Okay, let's get that straight.
Oh God.
Just kidding. Yeah. So, but the thing I wanted to talk about right after that was Papa John's. I don't know if you have any. Like, I don't know if you have any thoughts to react to what I just told you about my day. You know, like what was your weekend like? Have you done anything of extravagance recently? You know,
I mean, yesterday we went on a short little hike with the doggerooski. Came back, had lunch on the patio. Beautiful day out, wonderful. I got a Cuban sandwich.
Oh,
she was delicious.
Oh, with the mustard.
You know this. Fucking.
God
bless you. Got disappointed by the McDonald's chicken sandwich at night.
All right, wait. Can we pause the story real quick? We're gonna I want to get back to what you're saying. I'm gonna put this in the notes. Mm-hmm. What Max did yesterday is the note. But we got to talk about this chicken sandwich real quick.
Okay. Because have you had it?
I have had it.
All right. Are we gonna get into some shit right now?
Now listen. That is the best chicken sandwich that McDonald's has ever made. First of all, let me tell you that. They are dangerous. I tried it and I was like, oh, they put that Cajun shit in here. They really tried with this shit. The bun is the same softness as the Popeyes one. I think it may be just as good as the Popeyes one. That's what's fucked up.
I don't like anything coming out of your mouth right now. I don't like anything that you're saying.
I cannot believe. I am stunned at what you're saying.
I don't agree with any of it whatsoever.
I think like I might get one tonight, honestly, on top of the Papa John's. Just
I'm not. Wow. You know what? I can't even say anything negative about that. That's just a mission.
I mean, just go walk to McDonald's while Papa John's is on the way. I mean, ridiculous.
You need to bring it down.
Bring it down a notch. But yeah, man. Like, what do you think?
I wasn't a fan at all.
What's the context with which you tried it? Like, what was the thought process behind it? Give me the whole story here.
We were excited. Okay, we were excited to try the sandwich. I will say we didn't get the spicy one. We got the regular one, so it didn't have any sauce on it. But hey, man,
I think I might have gotten the regular one. I'm not sure.
It didn't come with sauce on it.
It didn't come with the Chipotle sauce on it?
No, but I'm not usually a fan of that kind of shit anyway.
Oh man, see, we're talking.
So it's basically we got the direct Chick-fil-A copy. That's what we got.
Right.
But
it was just chicken and pickles. That's it.
Yeah. And it was
that's going to be dry.
No, it was soggy. It was soggy and shitty. It was not crispy at all. It quite honestly texturally felt weird. It was very sinewy. The fucking bun was like, it tasted like just bad. I'm not sold on it. I'm not sold on it. I just give me a McChicken, dude. Like I know what I want when I go to McDonald's. I don't want a I don't want the Chick-fil-A sandwich. Okay, I don't want the Chick-fil-A knockoff. I want McDonald's. That's what I want. Chick-fil-A
is a Chick-fil-A knockoff.
Yeah, and Chick-fil-A, here's the thing about McDonald's is I know there's 3 people in that building making food right now for about a 700 person deep drive-through line. Whereas Chick-fil-A, they have a guy just to press the enter button on the cashier and someone else handles the money. Like it's unitask central over there. So it's 2 different ball games. And man, I think that's where Chick-fil-A can really pull ahead.
I have to say, the one I got was you ever go to McDonald's and it's like, oh, they just they made this for me. Like they made it. Everything's hitting. Everything's hitting. Like
because here's the thing: is like
fresh fries, fresh everything.
And I faulted the integrity of the sandwich itself because the fries were fresh, so everything else in the meal was up to par. Everything was up to snuff, but the sandwich. So I don't know if it was sitting around for a minute, if if it's just not for me or what the deal is. But I'm let down. I'm let down. I will say this. I'm glad you found a sandwich you enjoy.
No, yeah, I mean, like I went to like the Times Square area. It was that one day where I had to go into work like a couple weeks back, and I was actually in Times Square and got like it was a really fresh one, and I was eating it. And I was like, okay, like if they had done a McDonald's interpretation of it, then I would have been a little more interested.
It is something of its own thing, but it did not come across to me. The delivery was not there. It's like
I might have to do it one more time just to make sure I'm not crazy, honestly, because I trust your opinion on fast food.
Mm-hmm. But there's also the chance that it was just simply in the bag for too long. That is very much a possibility.
Oh, did you wait to eat it when you got home?
Yeah, but to that credit, so texturally, I give it some slack, but taste wise, it would just left a lot to be desired.
Honestly,
but I think in a stars aligning scenario, 10 out of 10, like moment it came out of the fryer, it reached my hand. We could be looking at a whole other situation.
Mm-hmm.
But right now,
and you know what, you got it. You honestly, you can't give them that much slack because they even stole the insulated pouch for the sandwich.
It didn't need the pouch, bro.
And
it was too much of a steaming environment.
I think that's what happened. You let it steam in that pouch for too long.
Yeah,
I think that's what happened.
Because they're going for crispy, and Chick-fil-A, they do not specify crispy. Do you have crispy bits? But the whole sandwich is not usually crispy, but it is well seasoned. Whereas this is a very crispy boy on a bun, and it's called the crispy chicken sandwich.
It really pisses me off that there's not a Raising Cane's in fucking New York. Is there Raising Cane's?
This is as serious as like any foreign policy measure.
Yeah, no, 100%. Sticky fingers. Cane's. We have sticky fingers. Let me tell you something, folks. If you're in New York and you know about sticky fingers is not as good as Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's, and I'll say this right now, you could go to a 5 Michelin star restaurant, except I think those are only 3. But you go to a 3 Michelin star restaurant, whatever chicken, whatever, it's not better than Raising Cane's. Period. I don't have to go anywhere else in the world. You can't get better than that.
No,
you can't get better than that.
Is the apex.
Is chicken strips.
It's the upper echelon.
Chicken strips. Like, you can argue about who makes the best burger. You can argue about who makes the best wings. You can argue about who makes the best chicken strips is done. It's over. The eternal champ will always be Raising Cane's, period. In their sauce. Fuck you if you don't like that sauce. I don't trust you. You're like a Zuckerberg reptile. Fuck to me if you don't like that sauce.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, that was part of your day. So you guys went and got your chicken.
Mm-hmm. So we got the chicken. Then we watched the film Super 8. Neither of us had seen. And I give it a solid better than it out of 5. That's I think.
It's all that same type of time trying to be an 80s kids film. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's way better than it. Yeah.
Like it's like Stranger.
That movie fires me up. Because it's like, oh, I need to go out and make movies.
Exactly. Yeah, no, Stranger Things is basically just like the perfected version of Super 8. Like that's kind of where I land on it.
It totally was the first. It totally like built the model for the modern like 80s like, throwback weird like thing that's now a genre.
Sci-fi thing. Yeah, like bunch of kids finding aliens genre. That's just
it's really well shot too. I love how J.J. Abrams.
Yeah,
I don't mind his whole over the top flair style. I think that's cool.
No, it was tight. It was very well shot. I really enjoyed watching it. My favorite part was the fucking kid that just barfs just throughout the whole movie. Just like anytime something happens, he's just like, oh my God. And like there's this one shot when they're in the bus and the alien, they see the alien for the first time. And there's just like close up on his face. And as he just starts just yakking as it like grabs one of the army dudes. That shit was funny. That shit was funny.
Yeah, dude, and shooting on film is the best. Like, you can make like Grant has been showing me some of the the cinematography he's done recently, just shooting on 60 millimeter that he just gets digitally scanned to his computer and just like has. And yeah, man, shit looks amazing.
Just ripping. That's
tight.
Tight,
just like filming anything gives it this beauty because it's fed through film.
Hell yeah! Oh, and I watched the end of. I fed through film. I watched the end of Accepted last night too. That was
shit.
Fucking
the Just Long movie.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
The number one movie where Justin Long plays himself.
Dude, that's definitely part of the WMBCU if you think about it.
Oh yeah.
Like
that movie transcends just being a movie. Honestly,
bro, that was some classic sleepover movie vibes. Like,
absolutely.
We definitely ripped that as a feature of the night several times.
Oh yeah,
like, bro, we should watch Accepted.
It's the best too because it falls in that category of movie that's just like there is no part of this that could ever happen realistic. Like they're presenting a problem to you that could never happen in a million years, but they still make it relatable and amazing to watch. But it's just like, and I was going through the Letterboxd reviews, like looking at like the 1 stars and just being like, all these people are like, this is so ridiculous and unrealistic. And I'm just like,
yeah. Welcome to the world of comedic movies.
Yes. Welcome to the world of Justin Long as the star. So you just kind of, you just have to go into it knowing that.
It's him
accepting it.
Honestly, he's the fucking man. Shout out to Justin Long. And I bet his cock is Justin Long as well. Like
just as long, right?
Just when it's in, it's long. Every other time it's 3 inches long. But just in long, like he gets 8 inches. It's like a grower shower situation.
Yeah.
So when he's just in, it like grows to 8, and when it comes out, it's like a little outie belly button. It's like a nub.
In sex and in life, Justin Long is a grower, not a shower.
And Seth, I'm sorry,
fucking Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill at his chubbiest, fattest, fucking horniest like vibe ever. Just
my god,
literally GTA character.
Too. He's just firing off the craziest one-liners in that movie.
And he still talks like this. Like back when he talked more like this all the time.
Maybe we can, after this, maybe we can go start a meth lab somewhere, just fucking just kick back, huff some fumes. Like, it's just like, you're just firing that bullshit the whole movie.
You realize this is shit, right? SHIT, South Harmony.
So you're the shit sandwiches.
I'm eating a wad, man.
Dude, it's untouchable. That movie just has so many fucking lines in it. I love it so much.
Comedy movies suck ass right now, bro.
It really does. Funny. Like it's just the lost fucking art of making just the dumbest comedy on the face of the earth.
Bro, fucking what's that freeze out movie?
What the fuck?
The freeze out? The snowboarding shit.
Oh.
Brain blast. Brain snow out, snow day, snow plow.
Oh my god, hold on. Comedy Central snowboard movie.
Comedy Central.
Out cold.
Out cold, baby. Yeah. Let's go.
That came up immediately with Zach Galifianakis and like
yes. Zach Galifianakis playing a actual like funny role before he was like super big. That shit's from like 2003. Like he wouldn't blow up for another 6 years.
Yeah, no, this was 2001, and this is this was in that period of time when David Koechner was just showing up in every C movie. Like that's how you knew.
Wait a second. Don't even tell me who that is real quick. Go on.
You'll know exactly who it is.
I know. Yeah. Yes.
He's like the one face that everyone could afford.
He's like one of those
15 minutes.
One of those motherfuckers that's so wild and funny that there's like a darkness to them. Like because they'll just play the most insane batshit person. There's like a serious like, why can you act that pathetic and strange and bizarre? Like oh my god, dude. Dude, yes. Yeah. Dude, and the guy who was that movie and Grind, bro.
Grind. Wow.
What's that movie called? Blowout? What you just called? The one you just said?
Out Cold.
Out Cold. Okay. Yeah, fucking Grind, bro. Grind is another one where there's just like a classic fat guy side character.
Oh yeah.
Directed by the Malloys? What?
It had fucking
they did a bunch of music videos. Dude, it was directed. Click on the people who directed Out Cold on Wikipedia and look at their videography. Like, just look at their videography, the music videos they've done.
All right, let's take a look here.
Jason London, who was one of I thought he was one of the producers.
Avril Lavigne, Girlfriend, Angels and Airwaves, Blink-182. Holy shit.
Wait, bro, this was a Buena Vista film? This was a Disney movie. Out Cold.
That wasn't a Disney movie.
Well, Buena Vista is Disney.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I think that's like the name they publish like not kids movies under.
Hell yeah, dude.
Technically their shit.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, he was in Dazed and Confused, of course.
Yeah.
Bro, Jason London's the fucking man, period.
Yeah, dude. I literally just pulled up his page. Holy shit. Yeah, dude, this guy's a legend. Dazed and Confused is such a...
Dazed and Confused.
We're just listing
My
off
Teacher's Wife. I gotta see that. Sex com.
We're just listing off just the all-timers. This is all just all-timers.
Out Cold, just a classic, brother. Literally a classic.
Almost Famous.
Where's Grind? Grind is from 2003. That's what I'm thinking of.
Great
Grind,
soundtrack on that one, too.
Adam Brody's in Grind. Very clean.
I loved Grind because they also would like reference Tony Hawk without using the name Tony Hawk. And they'd hire like a stunt double to like play Tony Hawk like in one scene.
Right.
Like he's so rich, he just takes his shirt off and then gets another shirt. Like he doesn't even do laundry. Like they're just clearly talking about the only extremely rich guy in skating.
Dude, I mean, that was the humor in Grind was like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games.
Exactly.
Tony Hawk Underground. Which was THUG. Yeah, man.
Thug 2, dude.
Thug 2. I'm just playing some Thug 2 on my memory card. That's all.
Just play some Thug 1 on my PSP memory stick, 128 meg.
Right. I'm going to play some Daxter later if you want to watch.
Ooh, some Dax?
Yeah. Is that what that was called?
It's called Daxter. Did they have a fucking Clank? They had a Clank game too, because it was just like Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank. Now we just have Daxter and Clank. They should have just put them both in a game. Just all right, now we've got Daxter and Clank.
Yeah,
we've got
Daxter
Ratchet
and Clank. That would
Ratchet
be sick.
Jacket.
Yeah. Shout out Justin Long. Shout out Jason London. Thank you for the films that you've been a part of. They've been a part of my life, so I appreciate that.
And shout out the guy in Accepted with the sweatband. We'll never forget you.
Yes.
You'll never do another thing ever, but we'll never forget you.
Yes. So, I got a question.
What do you got?
Papa John's, where does that rank for you in terms of shitty pizza? Like where is that sitting for you?
Okay, so let's just establish the 5. Let's just the 5 to pick from. So we've got Pizza Hut.
In any order. Right.
In any order. This is just an establishing shot.
Right.
We got Pizza Hut. We got Domino's. We got Papa John's. We got Jets. Jets is probably regional though, so I'll axe that from the record. So let's make it 4. And then was I going to say Little Caesars or?
That's really the big 3 are really that's it, right?
It's like really just
Domino's,
those 3. Yeah,
Pizza
okay.
Hut.
Then let's just stick to those 3.
I mean, you got that counts. Little Caesar counts.
Yeah.
Jets counts.
But of the three, then let's just stick with the three. With the visual, hold it, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'd probably say Domino's is top, just because you can count on them. Like it's just the quality control is always there. And then
remember that girl who was sticking peppers up her nose and shit and like.
Yeah, that was rough. They had to bounce back from that one.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
They really, there was a point when Domino's was the worst.
I realize we both have mustaches and long hair. Did you ever think we would look like this? Like
never
in life?
Not in a million years.
Like what? Like y'all gotta understand, we were both
just round-headed, round-bodied fat gentlemen.
Yeah.
We wore polo shirts every day.
Yeah.
Tucked into khakis.
Max was a big teddy bear boy. I mean,
we were large men.
He was large. He was a large man, large and in charge man. But yeah, man, I got to be honest. For purely personal, religious, nostalgic reasons, Papa John's I think is my number one. Honestly, I think it's obviously Papa J's, Domino's, and then Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's tastes like you're eating at your stepdad's house or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah. I don't have a stepfather, but I'm just saying like it's what I would imagine eating at like a distant family member's house, like on like or when you ever have those like vibes where like as a kid you grow up, you go over like one random night, you don't go over again, but one random night you go like have dinner with another family that's like your parents' friends from a while back. And they're like old time friends, but they haven't seen each other in a while. And so you like kind of have to interact with their kids, but it's like it only happens once or twice because motherfucking adults get busy. You know what I'm saying? Of course.
Yeah, no,
and it's like
the vibe is
you would eat it over there. You would be like,
yeah, that's where Pizza Hut would show up.
Like the McDorskys who I've never met. Like, we're having Pizza Hut at their like very modern '90s living room. Like
we're going to the McGershwins tonight. They're gonna order up some Pizza Hut stuffed crust. It's gonna be crazy.
They have a DVD player, but like we're not.
They have a DVD of Shrek. We're gonna watch the special features because it's 2002 and we've never encountered those before.
Mr. McDorsky's gonna show me how you can do scene selection in the Sorcerer's Stone DVD in his basement. You know. I have this memory of my menu. I have this memory of my uncle showing my mom like the big ass media setup in their basement, like showing my mom like how the sound sounds so good. It's like this. It was this scene of a girl punching a kid in the face, and he's like, "Yeah, see that? That's loud as fuck, right?
That's crazy, right?"
Boom, and my mom being like, "Oh, that's cool. That's cool." Just kidding. My mom.
Oh my god. No, yeah.
I'm sorry, Mom, if you're watching. You're not, but that's okay.
Yeah, dude, not cool. No, the first DVD I saw.
I'm glad she's not watching. Guess what I can say? Cunt. Who's going to stop me?
Owned.
Yeah, I think the first DVD we ever watched, like my nanny, and yes, I had a nanny as a child. It wasn't in a bougie way, though, so relax.
Wow, dude.
I didn't have a French maid that went around with feathers and dusted off everything, okay?
Sure, dude, whatever you gotta tell
Before
yourself.
You start being classist against rich people, know that.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself, dude.
She let us borrow her Pocahontas DVD. Because Disney was on top of DVDs very early. They're like, of course. We're bringing this shit out. Because every Disney DVD you watch is, it's like coming soon to own on video and it's like they did not miss. They brought out DVD. So yeah, Pocahontas, and then it was I think the one I remember the most distinctly. Oh, our very first DVD we ever got was On the Nose, Master of Disguise, starring Dana Carvey.
That was dude.
The first DVD we got. Was like, yes, this is what we're going to invest in. This film that we wish to watch over and over again. Master of Disguise.
That fucking movie is like the Frampton Comes Alive of DVDs.
Yes.
Like everyone had it just to have it. Like it just was there.
And let me tell you something. That is a funny fucking movie. That is a funny fucking movie. I don't care what anyone says. There's some chuckles in there. Dana Carvey's a funny motherfucker. It's also very bad and stupid.
It's awful.
And that makes it great because things aren't even bad anymore. They don't even let things get bad anymore.
That was back when they made SNL movies and you had to accept it. Like that was just when those motherfuckers got funding and they were like, all right, just try, just give it a shot. Everyone gets one.
Just try.
Just try the movie, man.
But yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
I forgot how we necessarily got on that topic, but yeah.
Well, my first DVD was Shrek, so
that's a phenomenal start.
Yeah, that writes itself. I mean,
yeah, because you're getting all types of bonus features with Shrek DVD.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
You get the interactive menu. Shrek. You got the 3 pigs in the front menu. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna play the movie.
Yeah,
like it's like yeah, you get all that dumb
when they
shit.
thought the menu when they had so many tricks for us with the menu.
It's crazy. The menus have regressed so much. Now it's just like roaming shot of the movie with 4 options. Like that's just like every Blu-ray menu.
It's crazy to live in the end of times like this because literally kids growing up just don't even know the concept of like buying a piece of media. They'll never experience that. They'll never.
You got to watch the Blockbuster doc.
I did. This shit was.
It was all right. It was all right. It was a nice nostalgia bomb. Yeah, it could have been better, but
I just don't like watching Kevin Smith just be like. You went in, you got a DVD, and you bought it.
Yeah, they could have picked the people better for that. I like when Brian Posehn is just being Brian Posehn though, because he's just so pathetic. He's like, I would watch the movies. I would walk in the aisles, and then I'd get 2 movies, and I'd be like, this one sucks, and then that was that, and I'd go back to Blockbuster and turn it back.
Yeah, when you talk about getting like 6 movies for the weekend, I was like, respect. Exactly. Yeah, it was like Kevin Smith, a bunch of random ass people.
Doug Benson
that were like
for
in
some
Blockbuster commercials or like, or just that general, just like heap of LA comedians that like are sort of in movie documentaries a lot. Yep. And then just like people that just owned Blockbusters. And it's like, this is fucking boring. I don't care about the last, like, and actually John Oliver really came through with his pussy memorabilia that he's like, this is what, such and such wore on their dick during whatever movie, and that saved the store. It's like, yeah, this is chiefly just kind of crushing to watch because it's these people that have no understanding of like, no. You're not supposed to own this thing. This is like a sad, sad playthrough of life that you're forced to do in late capitalism is like own the last Blockbuster ever. Yeah. And like you needed to survive. Like a whole corporation resting on your location and you needed to survive. And it's like
then the fact that the person who runs it can't even just own the fucking name. Like they still have to like apply to use the rights for the name. Yeah. And it's just like, hey, we like literally are the sole fucking reason this name exists right now.
And he's like, it's really cool because if I go into the store, Karen will go and just buy whatever movie I was looking for. And it's like, this is sadness, bro. This is sad. Yeah. This is sadnanity.
Yeah. And it's just like, I appreciate the desire for the ritual because I really do. Like it is nice. I mean, it kind of, I think it would make people appreciate movies more. It's kind of like music, it's like the record store, but also it's dated and it's just, you can make that case all you fucking want. But at the end of the day, it's just like practicality wins.
Buying us new VHSs that came in a plastic case that you open up that like has that satisfying. Like I remember we got the Grinch. Oh, yeah. I think we got the Grinch DVD actually. Or no, maybe we got the Grinch. I think we got the Grinch VHS.
Grinch was a VHS move, definitely.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, that's why I'm with Papa John's. We had Papa John's Pizza Day, $1 for a slice of Papa John's, lit. Some memories of watching eating Papa John's at like watching like Samurai Jack eating Papa John's and shit, or like watching all that. Hey Arnold, whatever, just crazy shit being on. Kids Choice Awards vibes. And on top of that, just it's just linked to so many good memories in my head that I don't even remember. You know what I'm saying? But
I do.
I was gonna read one of these questions, but honestly, we're already good. You know.
Damn. Yeah.
If you guys are watching all the way this far, say episode 78, Papa John's is the goat. Is the secret Welcome Boke Friendship Militia message. And speaking of the secret Welcome Boke Friendship Militia, please do click the link in the show description and check out the Discord, because we're growing. We're going like mats. And we're always on there hanging out, talking, and it's around. A wholesome group of people. A lot of good morning chains occur.
Oh yeah,
and we have some almost mods that are just like there all the time.
Yeah, they're just in the conversation.
And like I'm thinking we should start doing votes on we should start running it consensus based in sort of a democratic, communalist way, where we should be like, what do we want to do with all this power? We should build power. We should start a network of some
tack
kind.
On mass.
Yeah. We should become strong.
Grow.
Do that. If you're watching this, if you're watching this, drop a comment on YouTube, because we appreciate it, and we're trying to get a gauge if people actually do enjoy watching this all the way through on the YouTube. If you're someone that we know is watching, feel free to drop a comment.
Just drop it in.
Even the people that are like, "Yo, watched it, dude." It's like, we know. But
yeah, we know.
I'm talking about Christina Aguilera, Carmen Electra, who is the biggest fan of Welcome Boke.
Absolutely, love you, Carmen.
Remember when Carmen Electra was just the hottest girl in the world, basically?
Yeah,
that's what you thought of when you beat off every time. You just thought of Carmen Electra. You didn't even, before you even need to look at anything, you just thought,
it was just a simple.
You just said the word Carmen. You just said the name Carmen Electra, and you started busting.
Oh yeah, the criteria was so simple.
Yeah. But yeah, man, join the Discord. Hit subscribe on YouTube, man. Follow the socials. Spread the word. And we just love y'all. Thank you for tuning in every week. This was a good episode. I liked what we talked about.
Fun.
We got deep on some important shit, I feel like.
We big chilling.
Big chilling. And I'll probably finish this stupid ass movie so that when Tony gets back, we can talk about it.
It's brainless. It's brainless good times.
The first half was pretty good, and I was drinking, so maybe I'll do that for the second half as well.
There you go.
Look at this. Boom. Damn, he just cracked open the fucking...
When you crack open a cold one with the boys.
Motherfucking... Just kidding. All right. Thank y'all. Talk to you later. Bye. Welcome, Boke. Peace the fuck out.